The evacuation of people after heavy rains at Umlazi's H section out in eThekwini is still underway, and more than 100 people were displaced after heavy rains over the Easter weekend. The KwaZulu-Natal Human Settlements Department says emergency accommodation has been arranged in Amanzi Mtoti, south of Durban. SABC News reporter Nonhlakanipho Magwaza has the details.
Over 100 families have been evacuated at Umlazi H section following the heavy rains that happened during the Easter weekend. You'd remember that over 1,000 houses were on the verge of collapsing, and over 50 houses actually collapsed during that weekend. Some of those families were evacuated with immediate effect to a temporary housing accommodation in town. However, yesterday evening, the Human Settlements Department evacuated over 100 families, and they are saying it's an ongoing process to evacuate those who remain behind because they were not at home, and some of them were seeking shelter at relatives. However, we do have uNonkululeko Khambule with me, whose house was washed away or actually collapsed on the day, and she was seeking shelter from neighbors as well as close relatives. However, let's hear from her now that she has moved here. Apparently she moved here yesterday or last evening. Makhambule, siyabona ukuthi nisenisukile la kade nihlala khona na umuzi wakho waguguleka ngaleli langa, mhlawumbe uzizwa kanjani nomndeni wakho nonke bakwazile yini ukuthi bakwazi ukuni-accommodate la?
Sizizwa sijabulile kakhulu endaweni esiyitholile esikhashana. Isizizwe impilo zethu ziphephile uma siqhathanisa nesimo esisuka kusona eMlazi. Yes, engingakusho ke indawo zethu zinhle kakhulu. Mina siba u4 ekhaya. Indle siyitholile inembhede nje ewu4, eroomini eyodwa kunembhede ewu2, kune dining room, kune kitchen, kune bathroom esikusebenzisa sodwa sonke njengomndeni.
That was one of the residents at H section in Umlazi, Miss Nonkululeko Khambule, saying that she's very happy that she received a safe accommodation. She's been living in that area for about 17 years now, and what I didn't say is that at H section those were mostly RDP houses that were built. It was the first or one of the first RDP houses that were built in that area, and all of them are on the verge of collapsing now. We did speak to the Human Settlements Department, saying that a team will go there, experts will go there just to evaluate the situation and look at the structure of the land and what actually caused the collapsing of those houses. Now, Ms. Khambule is saying that some of the residents, there are too many of them, some of them are still left behind, and the evacuation process, as the Minister of Human Settlements did visit the area, and she said that those people must be evacuated with immediate effect.